Very cool. Very cool. Bro is a bee? That's true, actually. I am a bee. There's a whole song about it. I'm a bee, I'm a bee, I'm a bee. I'm a dumbass, notice the link. 3.5 hours in, yeah. Traveler over Skirk, final stage of grief acceptance in full effect. Yeah, that's what it is. C2 to NEI, C2R1 MUV, and like what else is to buy? I mean, as of right now, from what we know, C2 Dead is one of the best things you can do for vertical investment in Snezhnaya, but that could change. Because we only know of Sandron, who apparently isn't all that good, Odette, who looks to be pretty good, and we have early drips of the first guy, and the first guy, from early leaks that are super unreliable and could be absolutely wrong, we're calling him mid as fuck, but I gave context to that for a reason. I'll pour some more water, one sec. Yeah, we've done 2 so far, Iris. Leakers always be vague posting? Yeah, there were leakers saying that the Hydro character was going to be a Skirk buffer. And then another leaker saying, yeah, Skirk, they can be a Skirk buffer and a Stellus buffer at the same time. And then double backing and saying, what do you mean? I never said she was a Skirk buffer. So, you know, that's always a thing. Good luck. My approach may just be to try for C0's characters released and wait for reruns if I ever decide any further investment. Yeah, I think that's fair. Like, the worse power creep gets, the worse vertical investment gets. So, you know. Keep that in mind. One sec. Important stuff. Shiro DMs if you have time. Can I use the Prime for a review? Yeah. Oh yeah, you wanted one for Max, right? Sorry, I didn't see Max say anything after that. Would you like it for yourself instead? Or worse than Alyosha? Yeah, I saw them say that they were comparable to Alyosha, but in turn he gets you defensive capabilities. Yay! I love it when a character is dog shit but gives you defensive capabilities. That makes them really good in the meta, right? Because... yeah. Wow. Although they didn't mention anything about his personal damage, so if he's like if he buffs as much as Alyosha, does like a Yaimiko levels of damage, or more, and then also gives you defensive capabilities, then that could be good. You know, we don't know yet. We don't know yet. Maybe. Alyosha also heals. Shh! Damn. Sorry. 90 C3R1 right in, triple crown, ER electro crit rate, 82 to 165 is really good. 30 crit, 4 attack, 5 ER. That is 39 stats, that is fucking absurd. Yeah, really, really good split. Pretty insane riding. Yeah, crazy-ass flower, crazy-ass feather, really solid sands, crazy-ass goblet, and a really good circlet. Very nice. Chikakasha. Top 200, very nice. That is hard as fuck to do for riding. Top 200 is pretty insane. Out of almost 2 mil. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. We need a Escoffier for Overload. Chevy. XD. Yeah, oh wait. Check my early out. Oh right, if you want a free character review, I can only do this on Twitch because there's actually a channel point redemption system set up on Twitch. YouTube doesn't have that. Unfortunately, it's just not a thing on YouTube. But hello. It's 1.7 or 6 or something like that. Better than Sean? Oh, I guess Sean's a fake Raiden fan. SMH. Okay. Let me continue reviews. Raiden will get her buffs. She'll get her buffs sometime in, like, late Celestia. Columbina. 90 C1 Pamber, double crown, ER HP crit damage. Is that on purpose? Whatever, whatever. 21 crit, 6 HP, 8 ER. Pretty good ratio. Decent overall. If you're in a team where Pamber doesn't cause you any issues rotation 1, then this is good. This is good. True, I got a body pillow, I bet he does not. Okay, dude. Where's the EM? True. You've they've the 10 days. Unironically, Nicole would be kind of low value pull in my eyes if Celestial Gift Set and for X teams wasn't a thing. Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's... I mean, I think that Sit Lolly would be a low pull value unit if Cinder City didn't exist. You know. 100%. The set is a big part of the reason they're good. Wagyu. Okay. But yeah, not bad. Situationally, maybe we would want Fav instead, especially for running, like, Sucrose or something, but this isn't bad. If it's like a Fav Nahida team, pretty nice. If it's a Sucrose team, consider Fav. Risley from Mizu. Oh, chat. We've been talking about Skirk. Risley was a smidge better than Traveler before Traveler got a 20k DPS bump. Traveler mogs Risley now. I think Traveler mogs C2 Risley now. I think they're at least comparable. Oh no. Oh man, that's rough. I mean, you have C6 though, so yours is going to be better. Yours is going to be better. 90 C6 R2 Risley, double crown, attack, crit damage. After a cryo resonance, keep in mind you are going to have a lot over cap. You cap at 64. Oh, wait, no, you're running this, you're not running Marai. Okay, never mind, this is great. This is great for this, actually. I just, like, instantly assumed you were playing, Marai. This is really good. 25 crit, 1 attack, 9 EM is quite nice. This is a very solid Risley build for the new set. Yeah, good. I'm going to take Risley mains down with me. Thank you for the info, Mr. Sauce. Fallen, do you realize how far you've fallen if you're indirectly comparing Skirk and Risley? Like, that's kind of tough, dude. That's kind of tough. I wouldn't. Yeah, same thing I said before. There is a channel point redemption. It'll be unpaused in just a sec. As soon as I finish these last 3, it'll be unpaused, so you can claim a channel point redemption for a review if you would like. Check the channel point section. Don't drag me into your downfall. Yeah, if you drop $1,000 on Risley, he will out DPS Traveler. 80 to 90, C0 with Sith Faressa, 968. I wouldn't mind the bursts. Attack Electro crit. 70 to 230. 70 crit rate is really low. I would absolutely go for a crit rate circlet. On top of going for a crit rate circlet, I would also aim for a little more ER. Our goal should be around 130. Goblin not bad. Sands is great. Feathers also really solid. Flowers also really solid. This is pretty good, actually. Your pieces individually are very nice. We have 2 issues total. Well, ignore the talents. We have 2 issues total. We want like 10 more ER. We want like 20 more crit rate. If you could just trade out crit damage for crit rate, go for a crit rate circlet, and get a bit more energy recharge, it would be a massive improvement. On top of that, you know, again, level the burst, then it would be a pretty solid Versa. Is Risley C2 really that good after 7.0? I just got finished saying it was worse than Traveler. No. Do you think the next lineup for Stygian will be Lunar Shill, Naso Shill, and Stellar Shill? I don't fucking know. I have no idea, dude. For the ones that haven't been leaked yet, no idea. Yo, what's up, King? Damn, it's been a fucking while. How you doing? Have you seen Mizuki C2 or 0 doing 200k plus DPS? Yeah, I have. Yeah, that's been a long last time. I've heard a C2 is bonkers though. I haven't heard the same. If you have some calcs, I would be happy to see, because maybe I was misinformed about C2 Risley's strength level. So please do feel free to send some calcs. Would I swap over Witch Sith for the Circlet on Veresa? Do you have Lost Prayer? Because if you have Lost Prayer, that'd be an absolute massive upgrade. You should do that anyways. Stopped using Twitch, just got back. Nice. I have a Solar Pearl. Oh, Solar Pearl's terrible. Do not use Solar Pearl. The only way you would change your weapon is if you have Lost Prayer or Sig, basically. Or like another stat stick 5-star weapon. Stick to Witch Sith unless you have one of those. And just change to a Crit Rate Circlet. Oh, you don't know, you've just heard, you're not, okay, no confirmation, okay, never mind then. Without any source of information, I'm just going to, you know, assume nothing. Until there's actual information, I'm just going to have to ignore that information. Okay. Let me look at your Zabai, and then there's one more. 90 C0, Lo-Fi, defense crit rate. If your E level is C6, we are a little bit overcapped. I'm not sure though. Crown 8 is solid. 24 crit isn't bad. Okay, I thought that was 9 defense percent. That would have been insane. It's 9 flat defense. Is what it is. There is a pretty decent amount of room for growth in my opinion. I think your Zabai could be a little better. She's alright. Really unfortunate circlet. Sands is good. Feathers, fine. Flowers, fine. And Goblet's good. But it's going to be pretty hard to get a proper Zabai with a crit rate circlet. Almost 5 years? Yeah, pretty soon. Norcalcs say he is the highest DPS increase for early cons of any 5-star. Who? Risley? One... I have not the most faith in Nor. I've seen some really weird assumptions from Nor before, though I guess I haven't kept up super recently, so maybe they are more reliable now than they were in the past, but in the past they haven't left a great impression on me. But can you send me the calcs that they use to back that up? I would like to see that. It's like, what, month and 3 weeks? That's crazy. Very nice, man. 39% team damage increase. That's not that crazy. That's not that crazy. I thought there were issues with C2 triggering based on, like, healing or something. Is that not an issue anymore? But yeah, all of that said, are there calcs yet? From what I've heard, yeah, no, I know. Then mobs is C2. If the number is 39%, then that's just wrong. Plus 0.5% is 0.5. That's okay, yellow for sure, dude. For sure. For sure. But his baseline is lower, that's what people are missing. Yeah. That is how math works. Oh, I see, my bad. I apologize. Because yeah, you should add percentages and not multiply them. You're right, you're right. Good point. Last one, let's get Raz's Mavuike. I should keep. Okay. Mav. 90 C0 or 5 Serpent, double crown, EM Pyro crit damage, 100 to 257, that's a lot of crit. Even accounting for the overcap, we still have 24 rolls, 6 attack, and 3 EM. That is really good attack substats, really high EM, and a really good crit. I cannot complain. This is a pretty damn nasty Mavuika. Yeah, pretty insane, man. Good shit. Pretty insane. Great build. Good shit. I cannot complain. Banger. I'm gonna go and roll for next, and then afterwards, mods, please unpause character reviews once I see it started. I would appreciate that. Beto cries. Yes, this does put C2... Okay, thank you for the calcs. This would put C2 Risley... Oh, even with Yai. Yeah, oh, that's C1. Do there's C2 with Yai? No, no C2 with Yai. Seven three. This was 23 days ago. I believe Odette went completely unchanged. No, yeah, Odette got buffed. Craftable on Yai shouldn't be unrealistic. But with that, that should put C2 Risley plus Yai as a little higher than Traveler. It should. If C1's like almost as good as Traveler, then C2 should be better than Traveler, yeah. That should put C2 a little better than Traveler. Wizard's Calx is always sus. I'm just assuming it's averaged out. I'm just assuming. But you know, I'm not sure if it's changed since this. I'm not sure what beta version this is of Risley, if Risley got changed, or if this uses right or wrong assumptions on Risley, because again, I don't really keep up with Risley. So, you know, I have no idea. Wait a sec. Are these... This might be wrong. Is this actually C2 Risley? Because, This is C1 at 164 with the same team. Is this C2 is just labeled improperly? It's just labeled wrong? Oh, this is C2 Risley. Okay, never mind. Then I stand corrected. It's just labeled wrong. This is C2 Risley, and with this, C2 Risley is worse than Traveler. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So yeah, C2 Risley is worse than Traveler. Okay. Thank you. Don't worry, Winged Traveler's actually just better. Don't worry. I didn't accidentally become a chud. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and roll. W Traveler. It's becoming lore accurate. Love to see it. Sino better than Risley? I'm pretty sure Sino was worse than Risley, no? W Traveler, screw you, Skirk. Dude did a full 180 in an hour. That's crazy. Wait for me? Okay, I'll give you another minute. I should. Can I enter? No, you specifically aren't allowed, but everybody else is. Go for it, man. Enter. Go for it. What team for Traveler? Exact same team as you just saw. Well, except for you replaced Nicole with Escoffier. Otherwise, the exact same. Right, it was the opposite. Both of them have free C1s. And we are assuming C0 all the time, Mizu. Risley's C1 isn't free? It's not? Oh, right, he was excluded. So that's actually 3 costs. That's not like 2 costs C2. That's actually 3 full copies of Risley. They better make it free. They better make that shit free. That's an actual C2 character being worse than Jesus fucking... Oh, wow. Don't worry, guys. We're buffing Risley. He'll be as good as Traveler at C2. God, man. Fucking brutal. Fucking brutal. Okay, a few more entries. I think that should be everybody. Good luck. Just get his weapon and you're good. I mean, I think pulling an additional cost for Sino is not going to be what I consider winning when you can just use like anything else. Or anybody else, I should say. For Sino enjoyers, you're happy, but anybody who just has Sino and doesn't particularly like him, they're not winning anything. It's just nice for him. That's what you meant? Okay, yeah. So, like, Sino isn't really winning much, but it's nice for people that like Sino, I guess. I wonder how many cons Sino needs to out DPS Traveler. Like, C2 one's probably enough. Probably. I'm not sure. Oh, shit. Yeah. How long you be live for? Until your mom calls me. Sorry, it's usually around minute to 1-ish. Okay. Oh, you can DM me whenever you have time, Yellow. Sino R1 is around 50% personal damage increase. 50%? It became that much better with buffs? Fucking hell. Although, Music, keep in mind that it's a worse starting point than, Risley. And on top of being a worse starting point than Risley, he's still, like, half the team's DPS. So even getting a 50% team DPS or like personal damage increase wouldn't be enough. Like on that, the C2 Risley was getting like a double in his personal damage. You know. And C2, which is both limited constellations, doubling his damage almost, still wasn't enough. So it likely would take C2R1 Senna to even compete. Watch Traveler get Alyosha in the preload, bro. Traveler is the only character so far I hope doesn't get Alyosha. I wouldn't mind Odette being a little weaker. I wouldn't mind them kind of fumbling a little bit and making Yai a little weaker post-release, which they aren't allowed to do, but like I kind of wish they did. And maybe not for Sandrone anymore, because if they don't touch Traveler, Sandrone shouldn't be touched either. In V6? V6, you say? True. Yeah. They might rebuff him in V7, though, or V8, so we'll have to see. Only time will tell. If you're not a spender Raiden, I would say it's a pretty bad idea. That's so good, yeah. We'll have to wait and see. Only time will tell. Small guide on what Sandrone does. Planning going for an Abyss run. It's up to you whether you want to do a quick review or Abyss. I mean, if you haven't really pulled that many characters, and there's not a whole lot I can really do for a review. But I mean, I can show you what Sandrone does. Two mods today, that's so rigged. How is it rigged when the only... there's been one randomized, the other one was a it was a claim, bro. It was a redemption. What do you mean rigged? It was purchased with channel points. Just be fast, true. Bro. Preview the account. Dude, okay, I'm turning off Magma. And started the fucking blinking. It's just annoying. I rigged it for Yoda's Don't Tell Yellow. Looks so naked with the frame. I'm not naked. Okay, Sandrone. Do you have Yamiko? Sandrone, without Yamiko, does about as much as Tartaglia in 2026. I'm kidding. But as of right now, there aren't any amazing teams without Yai. You do have a Skullfier, which is nice. Do you have Nicole? No. But you could do like a Skullfier, Chi-Chi, and Beto or something. Or just wait until 7.0 and pull Odette. Odette looks pretty good. But as of right now, we don't have any good Yai replacements. Beto is pretty bad, obviously. They have Sheilin, and we need a Yai replacement. And Sheilin doesn't do that. Why is the fish not good with Sandrone? I always wondered. It's just primarily because she doesn't do all that much. She's not really bad, it's just that Beto got actual stellar buffs. So she, like, actually has team synergy once you've done her quests.
ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Hello, Electro MC, electric chair. We're not doing that. Is Music copium? No, Music is about to be really good. Not with Sandrone, but in different teams, they're about to be really good together. Well, the word together was not supposed to be there. They are about to be very good, yes. And C1 Music looks pretty good. And your buffing Yaito iteration was also pretty nice. But Sandrone is pretty simple. Just one of the teams I mentioned, and then when you are playing her,
time to verify my formula.
after you're doing your buffers and stuff, you just hold CA until you get 3 beams, and then you press E and then hold CA until you get 3 beams, and you press E and you hold CA until you get 3 beams, and if you get Q, you press it between the second and third. That's it. You just 3 full charges after E,
Take a break.
and if you're feeling really fancy, you can save about 1 frame by going E and 1 CA. Wow. Really crazy tech, I know. It does like nothing, basically. The cancel's really, really, really bad. On a scale of literally not doing a cancel being 1 and Mavwika being 10, it's like a 2 or a 3. It's like borderline nothing. Yeah, you hold CA until you get 3 beams. Yeah, you just literally like...
How tired.
This is totally fine. This is all you really have to do.
Take a break.
Like, this is literally it. That's literally it. It's like actually using a combo strings on Flynn's versus button mashing. Basically nothing, yeah, same thing. Nothing versus nothing, correct. You can actually, okay, you just hold on CA the entire time and then just tap E. That's kind of funny.
How tired.
That's kind of funny. I didn't even know that. You never mind, you can literally just hold click the entire time. Yeah, I didn't know that.
How tired.
That's funny.
Take a break.
Wow, that seems like it's with the 100 wishes I saved up quite well, not having a single support.
Check.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the only support that really exists that's worth owning right now is, like, Yai. But I wouldn't really worry about pulling Yai right now, because it's pretty likely she'll get power cut by the end of the region, so not pulling Yai as a new character right now is a solid idea. I think skipping her is totally fine. The only character I think that is actually worth pulling for Sanjon is Odette. Chris said do it. Oh, Chris is trying to throw your game, I see. SMH. Yeah, it's literally just hold CA. Yeah. E.
Come on, keep up.
Oh, I did it a little bit early. E. And then, like, let go of CA after the third, which I should have done there, but, like, whatever. I wonder what's faster. And actually, you know, you can cancel the CA really, really early, actually. I'm pretty sure there's no downside to canceling, like, the frame that last beam ticks. Like, that was too late. Yeah, you can cancel, like, the frame the CA comes out.
Come on, keep up.
If you're too fast, though, you will start overheating early, so if you don't have the Q available, that could be an issue. Are there no wriggle techs? What? Can I still get the Abyss clear? No. Yeah. Sedge. Don't people wriggle with Nouvellette? Wriggle? What are you talking about? Is it better to Q after E or Q after the third CA beam? People keep saying different stuff. I mean, I've seen Q after second CA most of the time. But I don't know if it matters. It's very likely something that just doesn't matter at all, to be honest. Is shaking the beam? I mean, you can shake it if you want, but I mean, you don't have to. If you would like to turn to hit multiple enemies, feel free. Is Cryo MC still strong? Oh, he's stronger than he was. He got buffed pretty dramatically last version. He got like a 20k DPS bump. He's about as good as Sandron right now at C6.
Shower me with praise. Time to shine. Goose on the loose.
Can I change characters? Thanks.
Coming to art. So that's it. Another star goes out. Surge.
Oh, I don't have any cryo. Fuck. Or electro. We have cryo.
Let the world come on.
Cooked.
Adaptive frosting. The pinnacle of take flight. Embrace the ice.
I should do a little bit more. I should do more skirk practice, but honestly, I should fucking stream more. I gotta stop missing so many goddamn streams so I can get more playtime in, more practice. RNG's fried. GG no energy. GG no energy. There we go. Is the new PP weapon worth getting for Odette? Probably not, to be honest. Probably not. Can you do your Stygian on stream like my Dire? I could try. What I'm trying to do right now is a C0 Mauve Wicked Dire on my account. I've spent probably like 20 minutes trying. I should try it some more though. I could. Is the new PP weapon worth getting? Oh, I already answered that shit. Oops.
By royal decree. You asked for it.
Watch out! A turning point?
Hunt them down.
Drop your weapon.
Leave it to me! Midnight Phantasmagoria. Okay!
Into the shadows. Time to testify.
Stop right there. Reveal.
Okay!
Where evil lurks, shoot on sight.
Shadow Raven. Final warning.
Cool. Oh yeah, the GGE has no downtime anymore. It's C0 or 1, foreskin. I think it's C2 Chlorine, not C6. I think, I could be wrong though. It might be C6, who knows?
Time to shine.
Bruh. 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 Bruh, thanks.
Mine to wield.
What does our skirk do no damage?
Strike a pose. Let the world come on. Adaptive frosting. The pinnacle of
Fearless. Paradigm shift.
That connected somehow. Okay. Sure.
time to shine. Off to to the freezer.
He actually just whipped his tail out of the way. Alright, dude.
Into the void.
Exiphanes feels so wrong to use on anyone but Tabibito. What the fuck are you talking about? Are you going to do your diary? You should also make your account with your YouTube. Make my account with my YouTube? What do you mean? As well. Oh, Traveler is Tabibito. How do you get that name?
By royal decree.
But I see.
Justice will prevail.
Leave it to me. Decay.
Loaded. Hunt them down.
Drop your weapons.
Leave it to me.
Get.
A turning point.
Odds reveal.
Ready.
Chat full of weebs, including myself, true. Before which character you have and why you pull should make a video about. Before each character you have and why you pull should make a video. I don't sorry, I don't quite understand what you're asking or suggesting.
Let the world collide! Goose on the loose! Take flight!
Merciless.
Another star goes out!
Oh, those are kind of tanky.
Embrace the ice!
That works.
Whirling snow!
Fearless.
Paradigm shift!
Oh. Took too long. Is this first half? Yeah, this is first half. Oh yeah, I forgot Skirxia hits them. Although I think it'll have to be quite a few hits, but that's not a big deal.
Off to the freezer!
Yeah, that takes quite a few hits. I should probably be doing an Ayaka burst on them as well. Like Ayaka burst on one wave and then Skirxia's on the other. I'm actually still gonna do that actually.
Time to shine!
If I don't get to Ayaka burst you, then boohoo I guess. XD. Yeah, whatever.
Extinguished!
Ooh, we're low on stamina. Oh. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't really matter.
Let the world collide!
It's a boost, who cares? Boink. Took too long with Shannon on a spot? Yeah.
I knew you couldn't resist.
Hands where I can see 'em.
Decay.
Welkin go left. Shoot on sight.
As you wish.
Final warning!
Cool. Dude, if Clorin did get Stellar Conduct buffs, we could actually use that fucking passive she has with Chi-Chi. The passive that's been like useless since her release on the healing. That'd be so nice.
Turning point.
Shadow Raven! Let night fall!
Okay. Abyss. That is C2, yeah. Yeah. I bet. Limbo always gets the easy accounts, true. Can we get a free Clorin constellation already? Nah, they hate us. The reason we aren't getting free Clorin cons is because they're going to buff Clorin's C1 to include Stellar Conduct, and they're just waiting for it, you know? Because they did give us a good budget Stellar Conduct Cryo carry, and now we're just in a good Stellar Conduct Electro carry. Center doesn't count his dog shit. Can I tell a joke? Go for it then. I'll. Okay. Conrian conduct. If it isn't a funny joke, then permaban. Oh, that's a good idea. Wow, cook. I think that's a yellow. Was there anything else?
Take a break. Come on, keep up. How tiresome.
Is Sandrone the new fastest ice bridger?
Keep up. Take a break.
Wait, does E alone work?
Come on, keep up.
You can just do this the entire time? It never... Why are we lying?
How tiresome.
Don't press any movement keys.
Come on, keep up.
Oh, I see. That's funny.
Tiresome.
That's kind of funny.
Come on, keep up.
That's so goofy. Can you just float? Can you be midair with this, or is it only over water?
How tiresome.
Oh, you can use the dash, yeah.
Come on, keep up.
Water only? Imagine you can just float infinite distances with that, that'd be kind of funny. But you can't, you can regen stamina like this? What the fuck?
Take a break.
That's so goofy, bro.
Come on, keep up.
Yeah, this is probably the most like you can literally just hands off and just press a button every 5 seconds.
Take a break.
That's so funny.
Come on, keep up.
You do it fast enough, you have infinite water traverse. What do you mean? We already have it. There's a pretty long window. Look at how long the idle lasts. Starting now. And we can still press it.
Come on, keep up.
Like you have a long window. You have a long window. That's really funny. After 5 years, Kaya power creep has happened. Okay, I think it's happened more times than once in 5 years. Like, let's not pretend Fiorina wasn't power creep. But this is a funny one. Being able to, like, actually just AFK after pressing E is kind of funny. One input every 5 seconds is pretty funny.
Take a break.
I like that. How far did we go? That's pretty fucking far. Yeah, wow, okay. We just traveled, like, the length of Dragon Spine, basically. I'm logging you out in the middle of the ocean. Have fun with that. Oh, flex my razor build? Yeah, sure, I'll do that first. Surely you jest. Sorry. Really good goblet. Kind of unfortunate we rolled HP twice here, but still pretty good. Great Sans. If you need the ER, this is good, otherwise silly. If you're playing Fischl, no. If you're not playing Fischl, banger. Good. Although I feel like you are playing Fischl though, no? Because you don't have Nicole. Or you're not playing, like, Bennett. I guess you might play Bennett Fischl, Nicole, or Duran. Or Bennett Chavros Duran, I mean, instead of Fischl. That's probably what you're doing. You're probably doing a Bennett Chavros Duran. Instead of Fischl. Do you play Zenless? I used to play Zenless, but a couple things made me a little bit uncomfortable and I stopped playing. I play Wuwa though. But I ex-ZZZ player, current Wuthering Waves player, and I play Genshin. Oh, you're saying your teams. Right. Wait, make sure we continue.
Oh,
Okay.
tired.
You already have a preset. Yeah, that's fine. Huh. It is the one I said, okay. So when you said, I have it saved in my party, what you meant was yes. That is the right team, okay. Got it. Got it. Think of the hydrate. Don't forget you play Genshin for others. Oh yeah, I play Genshin for viewers more often than I play Genshin for myself. I probably have more playtime on this game on viewer accounts than I do on my own. And by probably, I mean it's not even close. I probably have like 10 times as much playtime on viewer accounts than I do on my own. Jingron's rotation and DMs. Word. I'm not sure if I'm going to pull him yet, though. Oh, is there anything else here, or is that it? Well, I haven't pulled the constellation in the character since Duran, and before Duran, it was, Chlorent, so I wouldn't really call myself a whale anymore. Hey, what's up, AJ? How are you? I pulled Hyuki and dipped XD. Hyuki is pretty hot, can't blame you. Weapon and Magma, it kept flickering, so I turned it off. It was annoying. Long time no see? Yeah. It is good to see you. Yeah, it's been really buggy today. Stopped resin refreshing? No, dude, I haven't resin refreshed in a long ass time. What do you mean stopped? It's been a while. I think the last time I was doing it, like, seriously was, maybe, like, early Elena release? When was that? I don't even remember. That was a while ago, though. I don't think it was a full year, but it was damn near one. It was over a year, never mind. A lot in Fontaine. Oh yeah, no, I mean, we're referring to things that happened, like, we're talking about in the time frame of, like, the last year or two. For Val one of these days? Yeah, I would. I would absolutely be down. Just hit me up sometime. Okay. We'll do bet. Also, my schedule's been a little bit stinky recently. Sometimes I'm asleep by like 6. Sometimes I'm not asleep until like past 10. So it's a little bit bumpy, but if I'm online, then I'm probably available. I thought you regularly refresh because you have your Akasha characters. No, I haven't regularly refreshed since Fontaine. In Fontaine, when I was like wailing out, I did resin refresh the fuck out of Marai, and I refreshed like a shit ton in Marai, and that's the reason why I have so many more good artifacts in Marai than I do other domains. But no, I don't regularly min-max at all. People later, oh shit, that's awesome, nice. But yeah, that's the reason why, to this day, even after all of this time, my highest CV build on Akasha is Furina. That's the reason this is the case. My second highest CV build is also Furina. That is because of how much I refreshed back then. Like, it even gaps my Varessa, even though I spent more actual time doing Varessa than I did Furina. I just refreshed a lot for Furina. No tenacity. That was back when GT was good. Back in the day. 250 with the crit damage circlet? I don't know. Gojo's meat. Thanks for the sub, man. I really appreciate that, dog. Thanks. How do I tell to prioritize roll value? Oh, this is 226. This isn't that much. That's not even close, man. Not even close. Although, to be fair, these aren't my highest CV pieces. This is 90 EM, this is 60 EM. I'm obviously not prioritizing CV here. I'm double obviously not prioritizing CV here, but this is a fucking EM circlet, so. Dude, almost 190 CV on an EM circlet is kind of crazy, though. That is kind of crazy. 40 sands, 36 plus 90 EM feather. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of this Nefer build, to be honest. 35 is pretty nasty. This community is goated. True, my community is goated. Okay. It is now time for me to leave you in the water, Yellow. I hope you have a great time logging back in the middle of the ocean. Have you seen X45 for any character? I'm not sure what that means. Oh, 45 subs? Oh. I think for Shangling before, because she is a crit attack EM ER character, for a 5 substat character, it's not infeasible. But, keep in mind that 45 isn't even possible on everybody. Like, for Nefer, a 45 substat build is genuinely impossible. It is impossible to get 45 substats that all increase your damage meaningfully. So, it's not even a possibility for all units to even have 45 rolls. You literally just can't do it sometimes. Oh, okay. See you, Lino. The defense mate's dead, okay, dude. Zabaya has 4, no, it's 3. Zabaya has 3 stats. Crit, EM. Just enable attack percent and flat attack while you're spitting. It put me next to the abyss? Fuck. Scammed. Go for 1 subs on mob, that's good. That is good. You play well? Yeah, I do play well the ring waves. Oh, and yeah, Unstable, I started playing in 1.1. Is Sandrone's weapon good for Sandrone? It's alright. In terms of team DPS with the coming teams, it's not that big of an upgrade, but it's good for her, yeah. Well, I imagine that they exist, yeah, meta. I mean, farm something long enough and you will eventually get multiple CVs, especially if you're like a max refresher. Somebody having like 3 or 4 50 CV pieces doesn't surprise me too much. Like, out of everybody that's playing this game, yeah, that doesn't surprise me too much. Okay. Let me do some character reviews, and then we will move on to next. Kaya. Let me look at your Sandrone. Welcome back, Nuverlay. I think for it's not that Kaya, it's Kaya Blueberry, different chatter. Like, balls cool it, that guy. I think feathers and elixir have helped more than refreshing, probably. Well, no, I heavily disagree. I think that someone who's been max refreshing since the beginning of the game is going to have better artifacts than somebody who's just gotten every reroll feather and elixir. Okay. Should I craft a goblet or a circlet? Circlet. Holy circlet. Your goblet's like 36, 37 CV. That's not bad. Could it be better? Sure, but it's not bad. Your circlet has 3 rolls total. It has 5 rolls of dead stats. Definitely the circlet. Although I will say, it partially depends. If you have like a pretty decent onset goblet, well, that's not the case. If you have like really ridiculously good offset circlets, you could do goblet. And the only way I would know is by knowing how good your offset circlets are. So, kinda depends. But at the same time, I don't think it's really worth elixiring a goblet when it's an attack main stat, because attack main stats are a lot more common than elemental main stats. So, it kinda depends. Is it worth replacing a goblet with a higher CV feather, like 49.7 CV? Depends on how much you're losing. It just matters how much are you trading out. What is the total CV you're gaining? Just, if you're curious about questions like that, just multiply your current crit multiplier and then check after. Just compare your crit multiplier now to your crit multiplier then, and then compare them directly. It's really easy to check your crit multiplier. Like right now, you have a 98. That is a 5, a 98 to 233. This is your current crit multiplier. Just, once you change stuff, check it again. This will only be law, assuming all other stats stay the same, though. If you get more attack rolls, more EM rolls, more ER rolls, it could change, because you also do want to have around 120 on Sandrone. So, you know, there are other issues besides just which should I re-roll or craft or whatever. I think a flower with some ER would be very nice. A goblet with some ER would be very nice. Even a feather, maybe, although it is a 40, so like I don't hate it too much. You know. A little bit of room for that. DH is ridiculous. Continuous 4-star runs, yeah. DH is a good player. If you spam feathers into one item, you get the exalted, and the odds of getting 5 rolls into crit damage goes up by a lot. That's not true, Elim. You can, your odds of getting a 5 roll doesn't go up at all. The odds of getting a 5 roll when you were to roll a 4-line double crit originally versus using the 4 guarantee is the exact same. And I'm gonna be honest, I would imagine somebody who's been max refreshing in Emblem since the game came out, or since Emblem came out, is going to have more of those than you have reroll feathers. As you only need to roll twice, that's not how it works, Elam. You need to roll 5 times. You need to get it right 5 times or else you're fried. If you never miss, the effect never activates. If you are to reroll a feather with a 4 guarantee and all 5 rolls are crit, the ability of the feather never activated. It didn't do anything. The only time it activates is after losing a roll. That's not how the reroll feathers work. No, the same. It is the exact same. 5 in a row, like astronomically low? Yeah, exactly. It is astronomically low, and it doesn't go up by using a reroll feather at all. The odds do not improve. It is the same as if you were to just roll a 4-liner in the beginning. So it doesn't really help when your goal is to min-max get a literally perfect ride-in, because reroll feathers only improve your odds of getting a literally perfect piece by giving you another chance. It's not that black and white, Gaia. Although I would say generally 3-liners aren't that worth rerolling, but it's not black and white. See you, Fallen. Okay. Let me look at your Varesa, Maddie, and then we have 2 more before I roll for next account. 89 C2R1, double crown, attack electro crit rate, 99 to 185 is really good, 128 ER is, you don't need any, so that's higher than you need, but who cares? I will say, actually, since you're on C2, that circlet's pretty bad, to be honest. Attack substats are a lot worse than crit substats. Those 2 attack subs that you rolled are likely about the same as if it had 1 more crit. And the ER is all dead rolls, so you likely have better circles than that as your off-piece. It's not a very good off-piece. Flower, great. Feather, fine. 40, a little bit less than 40 CV. The ER does nothing. It's pretty good. 40 CV Sands on set is good. Very good, actually. Goblet 40 CV on set is also very good, obviously. Circlet is by far your most disappointing piece. And then I'd say Feather is replaceable, but not bad. But the Circlet, I would say, is, like, absolutely 100,000% replaceable. And Exploration solo Electro a lot. Keep in mind that your C2 gives you energy refund. If you're exploring, you are killing shit so fast that you'll get a mini burst even if C2 didn't activate. You know? Like, if it was my Varesa at C2, I would just not have ER on my Circlet. It would have 0 ER. Unless it just happened to have a roll on top of all the other damage stats. I would go exclusively damage subs. Once you get C2, you can ignore ER entirely. I would just pretend you don't have it. Or have the requirement of any ER. Are there any units in the game who give a fuck about Aquila besides Bennett? No. Just Aquila. Or just Bennett, sorry. Smokey, let me look at your Shinha. After this, we are rolling for next, so final call. Make sure you're entered if you would like an account review or in-game help. 90C1R1 Shinha, double crown. Oh, I mean, R0, it's not Fav, unfortunately, but, you know, a Calamity is a close second to Fav. Attack with 15 ER subs. 180 is pretty solid. Nice. Oh, yeah. Like, very little ER in the Flower and Feather, but in trade you have a shit ton of attack subs. That is a really, really min-maxed Noblesse Shinha. Nice. Really vertically invested Shinha. There are some situations, primarily Stygian runs, where you will prefer Fav or Calamity, but this is still very good either way. Very nice. Caesar, how much do you want for Russ? Around 130. I disagree with the people who say you need 120. There are reliable sources who say 120, but I do not hold the same opinion. HP, look at your Mavwika. Though, yeah, the pieces on that should not are really min-maxed. Okay, I will look at this Mavwika after I roll for next. Good luck. 2 little current servants by Mavwika, that is impressive. Sapwood is almost always more comfortable than running Aquila since my EO with Sapwood's like 270 and 230 with... You can cap around 250 with Aquila. It depends on the team, obviously, but like in Mavwika teams, 250 is totally fine. But if you're playing like Kanich or something with 230, then yeah, you're gonna have a bad time. It kind of depends on the team. Look at my Akasha for my crit rate circlets. None of them are great TBH. Is this your redeem next? Or were you talking about this? I mean, I can, yeah. This one's likely better. That one's a coin toss. This one's absolutely better. This one's probably also better. That one's also better. That one's worse. It's not even fully leveled. That one's definitely worse. We've probably passed the ones that are better at this point. Yeah. Like, keep in mind that for your Varesa, attack rolls just aren't very good, you know? Attack rolls aren't that good on Varesa. It's like barely above half of a crit roll, you know? And that's on a build that has more crit damage than your current one, and like the same attack. So, you know. You can... 1 crit damage roll is about the same as 2 crit attack rolls. So you had pieces that were like 20 crit damage and like 15 attack. Those are way better. That is effectively the same as rolling attack twice more on this piece, you know? Okay. Sorry, back to what we were doing. Okay. Good luck. Okay. Nisarai, are you here? Or Nisarai? You'll roll a circlet again for her. I mean, you had multiple pieces on your Akasha that were good, even onsets that were better. Like, it's not a matter of rolling ones, you have them already. Multiple. Like, this one as an off piece is better. This one as an on piece is better. Is there a reason you can't use this one? Hey, that's alright. Sounds good. Go ahead and DM me in Discord. We'll take care of that, okay? Like, this is an on-set that you have that's already better. Look for no offset. Sound good, sound good. But yeah, this is going to be around the same as if you just got an additional attack roll in your Varesa. Not considering the fact that it's an onset versus an offset. Scoffy does non-zero damage to crippling her ratio even with a support set, just feels bad. For who team? What team? Oh, you mean treated stuff with a Scoffy? Oh. I mean, honestly, a Scoffy's damage stats doesn't really matter. Like, non-zero isn't wrong, but saying meaningful would also be wrong, you know? I would say calling it non-zero is about as... It's not inaccurate, but like, it's not meaningful. I have very bad scroll pieces, so this is better. You could probably have like 8 crit rolls total on scroll, and it would likely be better if your skirk is. Oh no, scroll is better for you, but I wasn't talking about your account. Yeah, I wasn't talking about your account, but even with that, no. If you have R1 on skirk, you're better off running Cinder. Like, there is not a situation where you could have a C6 Escoffier, and Cinder would probably still be better, to be honest. Like, that would be a mild exaggeration, but you get the idea. Oh, Fade, if you want a free character review, I can only do this on Twitch, because Twitch offers channel point redeems, but that is not a possibility on YouTube, unfortunately, so, you know, it is what it is. Okay, Muff. 90 Caesar Wolf's Gravestone, EM Pyro crit, 100 to 220, 27 crit rolls with no overcap, 9 attack, and 5 EM rolls. This is actually a really fucking good Mavwika. This is a very... Is that a 41 roll? Yeah, it's a very good Mavwika. Very nice. Like, maybe some low rolls on the crit damage, but still overall pretty damn good. Even considering the kind of low roll value for, like, your average crit roll, it's still, like, a very good build. This is very nice. Nice. Very good muff. Zolorus, I'm gonna look at your skirk, and then I'm gonna log into their account. 90C0 Haran, Crown Skill 8 burst. I would probably at least 9 it. Like, it's a lot of damage, and it's not so uncommon that you end up using the big bursts. 92 to 230 is good. 24 crit, 7 attack, 31 damage subs is also good. Could you use a little more crit rate? Yeah. Is your sense kind of chopped? Yeah. But it's still pretty good overall. Flower's really nice, Feather's great. Sands is eh. Goblet's good. And Circlet's fine. Not too bad. I don't want them, I want a Jade, cries. It is hoped that after they add trading to Genshin, they'll also add trading of, like, weapons and shit, surely. Right? They have to. Never, yeah, now we're never getting gacha trades. But we are at the very least getting, like, material trades. Also, Trophy Code has been sent. Yeah, agreed, it's pretty nice. But, like, it'd be cool, like, if you have a friend that just happens to have a ton of materials left over for no reason, you could just, like, ask them for some, that'd be pretty cool. That's the wrong region. Oops. I just want to play Stretch Res in Genshin? You want to play Stretch Res in Genshin? Also, surely, hold on, let me check what you put in the form. Did you want an account review, or, hold on. New in the Biscuit, okay, sounds good, sounds good. I have hundreds of various region materials because I pick them up every time I explore. Nice. Trade weekly mats from the system. I'm pretty sure it's not resin materials. I think anything that isn't resin materials you can trade. But you know, they don't want to just give you infinite resin. That'd be kind of OP.
43 months, wow.
Not in a
Should
day,
I
no.
write about this time? The usual limbo glaze? Surely. Want to clear Spiral Abyss? The answer is Limbo. Want to clear Stygian? The answer is Limbo. Want to clear Theatre? Miles surely loves Theatre, right? Anyhow, statistically Limbo is the best endgame clearer in Genshin. Also
Statistically.
very knowledgeable in character building and team composition. Also, will put a lot of effort into clearing an account. Also, Limbo's luck is overall better in gotcha rolling, so yep.
Thank you for the scientific study. I really appreciate the notes. Thank you so much. And thank you for the 43 months, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the 43 months prime. Whose account is this? This is, that a silly name. Hold on, it was a silly name. Nisarai. We need an Electro. I mean, low-key, I could just... Do you have Llama? Nah, I don't want to do that then. I mean, like... Is there any reason not to? C4 level 20 Yansun's a little diabolical. I would recommend leveling your Yansun. Yansun's quite a good character. You have an attack stance build? Good enough. Good enough. I'm just gonna do it with level 20 characters. Because I can't be asked. I'm not doing all that right now. I can't... Did I ever 90 my Traveler? I know my Traveler's at least max Ascension. I don't know if I've ever 90'd my Traveler. I don't know. We have the toothpick. I'll go on the Bless, I guess. Great circle for Yansun, actually. You know what? If your Yansun was leveled, this wouldn't be the worst build ever. It'd be, like, actually pretty decent if she was leveled and stuff. But yeah, we have none of our boss mats. Is what it is. Sukulorp. Good enough.
Light it up. Tell me what you see.
Stop right there. Let's light up the blazing sun. Incinerate. Burn it down.
Hey.
Final warning.
Shit. Cut it.
On my mark. Pyroclastic surge. Incinerate. Full throttle.
Tell me what you see.
Control breathing. Light of the blazing sun. Incinerate. Try and stop me. Drop your weapons.
Go. You're free now. Farewell.
Quick as a flash. Let's pyroclastic surge. Incinerate. Full throttle.
Balls. When does this limbo guy actually clear shit? If you'll do the monumentous effort of opening your eyeballs.
Stay clear.
Observe. Fear the dark. Close your eyes.
No, I don't wanna. Fair.
Fear the dark.
Insulation surge. Midnight for all. Animal testing.
Be silent. Observe. Night falls. To dust.
Absorption test. Defensive look. The new moon rises.
Cool. There you go. OMG, someone that actually knows to just ignore a kinky during immune window? What do you mean someone who actually knows? Do you usually watch people like beat up the kinky while he's immune to damage? No way, right? No way. Yes, actually? That's kind of funny. Oh, hey, no, stop. Some bald streamer. When you say bald streamer, I think of two people. The bald streamer that has a bird as their little thing, or the bald streamer that, likes matcha. I thought of Big Z. Oh, I forget people say that as Iox as well. Or the bold streamer with 30k DPS main on release. Oh, a different one. Oh, okay, I see. More than I thought there were then. My bad. I see. I see. But yeah, enjoy your Abyss. Clear. Thank you for letting me do your Abyss. Your account's pretty good. Have you cleared Fearless? Hey, buddy, if you level 80 your Eon-Sun and you level, like... I take it back. If you level 70 your Eon-Sun and get her burst to level 7, I give you express permission to enter again as soon as you want for Fearless. I can clear your Fearless as well. Pull Lonnie and clear that shit. Why about I pull a character worse than carries we already own that account for that archetype? Panda, thank you for the 1 week. Appreciate that. Yo, Zolorus with a shout? Appreciate that, man. Mulani's the forecast goat, though? True, just ignore the C6 Mona. Ignore that it's actually 7 cost. Don't worry about that. Just pretend that isn't there. Okay. Foreskin Snatcher. Let me look at your Mavuika, and then we can roll for next. Actually, that was so recently. I'm looking at your Mavuika after I roll. That was a fast account. That took me like 2 minutes. Oh, then good luck on getting rolled, Untold. Hope I can help you out. Who? Their name is Foreskin Snatcher. Yeah. Yeah. There they are. Hi. Any idea for rotation with Navia Linnea being a Fiorina against Fearless Dog? Pick a new team. Oh yeah, leave the $5, man. Wait, that's in what currency? Hold on, shit. Is there one way to find out? I guess on Stream Elements it would tell me. I think. I was gonna make sure because, you know, conversion rates and stuff. Oh, that's 20 US dollars? Wait. Oh, that's not you. What? Wait, hold on. Maybe it only shows on this? Why are you doing that? Weird. What currency is that, dude? Why does it just not tell me? Hold on. I'll just look it up. What is a dollar sign? Oh, the Australian dollar. Okay. Okay, it's about $3. I mean, that's close enough, I guess. It's like $3.50. Yeah, it's close enough. Sure. Monopoly money. Shut the fuck up, dude. Upside down dollar, bro. Gave you the, bro. But yeah, just know that in the future, character reviews cost 5 USD or whatever the conversion of that is for your currency. But I'll make an exception this time because it's close enough and you're a new chatter. Wait, what was it doing for Shin? Shit, hold on. I'm gonna finish this one first. I need help getting my mom. We get up on the leaderboards. I want to know my worst piece. Okay, for leaderboarding's sake, without a doubt it's your goblet. But it could be good as a ceiling piece for you. Because you might eventually cap out on your crit rate. But yeah, right now it's absolutely your goblet. It's not even close, it's your goblet. But yeah. Is that... Okay, yeah. So it's your goblet right now, for sure. You need more crit rate. If you're trying to improve it further, it would be that. The Sands, although it is 40 CV, has no attack percent, and is a 3-liner, so it has a bit of room for growth, but it's definitely very good for a Serpent Spine build. I think it's borderline replaceable for what you have right now, even though it might look a little bit scuffed. And the Flower and Feather are quite good. Just a goblet with like 6 crit rate, and it's a phenomenal build. Honestly. Okay. Let me look at your other Kino. Review on Akasha? Sure. "26 crit rolls is very good for Arlecchino. 31 total subs between 3 primary stats is nice. Solid ratio, good overall stats. I mean, yeah, 9205 is good. This is solid. If you're playing Melt or Vape, then obviously the EM is a little bit low, but for Overload, this is nice. And the biggest holdback for you is your crit rate. If you wanted to improve it further, the one thing you could do is get more crit rate subs, probably via the Sands. And I would say a piece similarly improvable to the Sands is the Circlet and Overload at least. But not bad overall. It's good. Play the Cyberpunk DLC too? Yeah, I'm playing all of it. Yeah. Dude. Hello. I just became so much fucking stronger last session, dude. Did I talk about that already? I didn't get to play yesterday because I try to only play when I'm hanging out with Ophelia, and Ophelia was fucking schlump yesterday. But I got the like 5-shot arm cannon thing, and it's fucking bonkers, bro. It's so strong. You did mention it? Yeah, I'm so much stronger now, man. I want to play. I swear to God, bro, if Ophelia is asleep all day, I'm gonna mold. I don't gotta stream tomorrow, so we're gonna sleep a little bit later tonight, and I'm trying to play some Cyberpunk. Netrunner build this time? Netrunner seems neat. Right now, I'm doing the polar opposite of a Netrunner build. I am doing Sandevistan, and with Sandevistan, you literally can't netrun. Like, when you're using the Sandevistan software, you literally can't quick hack. Ophelia was gone? Yeah, Ophelia was fucking out of it. Stayed up for a very long time. Yeah, nice. It is a good Arlecchino. Okay. Okay. Did I roll for next yet? I don't think so. No. Okay. Next. Also, I'm gonna try refreshing the Magna browser source real quick. And if that doesn't fix it, then I'm just going to turn it back off. Dude. Last warning. Okay. Both Netrun and Sandevistan, it's fun. I don't want to make it overpowered. I think that Sandevistan is strong enough where, like, I'm more than happy to take Sandy over Quick Hack. I think that having both would be a little bit powerful. Because I also just got a version of the Sandevistan that I don't have to wait for full recharge to use, so I can, like, use half, toggle it back off, and then use the other half immediately after. Like, it's so fucking good. Being able to use it completely freely is amazing. It's overpowered to use both? Yeah. Yeah. Want to do both gorilla arms just to throw hands? That'd be funny. The melee combat system feels pretty fun. Thought the day and I still ain't tired. I still get tired. I love sleeping. Sleep is nice. I just, I try to not sleep too much because, I feel like shit if I feel like I wasted time. Okay. Good luck. Have you ever done variety streams before? Have you ever streamed Val? Yeah, I've streamed Val in the past. I mean, all of the games I've streamed, like, regularly before. I've streamed Val, I've streamed Genshin, I've streamed Minecraft. I've streamed... long, probably like 6 years ago, I streamed Fortnite. Were there any other games I streamed regularly? I don't think so. I guess I streamed Zenless for a little while. I streamed Wua for a little while. But that was kind of when I learned I'm not a big fan of doing a story on stream. I focus too much on doing the actual, like, chat interaction, and I just don't absorb the story whatsoever. I just don't pay attention. I don't actually need anything, bruh. Well, I said regularly, Amber, not ever. I used to do Phasmophobia pretty often, actually. Yo, happy candle, I think. Congrats. You here? Will you do variety streams? I mean, I'm not exactly opposed to it. I just very rarely want to be honest. I just don't really have things I want to stream. Besides Genshin right now, I guess. Like, I guess the only other thing I would even consider doing is, like, Woowa, but most of the time Woowa is just me doing my dailies and, like, occasionally trying to learn endgame, or, like, do the endgame content. And I guess, like, sometimes I could go in and go do the new cycle of endgame on Woowa, if you guys wanted to see that. But, I mean, that'd be pretty much it. Just, like, log in, do endgame, log out. Didn't you already roll Gabe? And they answered? Yeah, did you see what they said? Did you read their message? Because, like, admittedly, I'm probably not that good at Wuthering Waves. Like, I don't play it that seriously. I'm likely a kind of... I don't think I'm a bad player, but I'm likely nowhere near the level I am in Genshin, which is fine. You guys would get to see me be mid at something, I guess. Yeah, is Candle not here? Can you carry me in CS2, please? Only if you carry me in Valorant. Mecha Chameleon CBH. I've only played Mecha Chameleon for 1 day. I have 1 day of playtime in Mecha Chameleon. Or like 1 day I've actually played the game. And that one time was after I had already ended stream. Because it didn't start until then. But, I don't know. I think Community Mecha Chameleon could be fun, but I feel like I would also get streamed sniped like crazy. Not by randoms, but by the people in my own community. I don't know. I feel like there would be that one motherfucker. I have too many rage baiters. I would have that one motherfucker, like when I'm hiding, they would just get next to me and make an arrow pointing at me and shit. Like, I know that would happen, man. I know somebody would do that. Me, I'd snipe. Okay. Okay. What is Mecha Chameleon? It is a prop hunt game, basically. It's pretty fun. Hide and seek. Yeah, it's less prop hunt, and it's more like hide and seek and make yourself look like the props. Rex, you here? Means well, yeah, of course, man. Got you. Thank you for the 350. Last shot 1.5 hours ago. Ooh. 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh, wait, what's up? Go DM me. Rigged. Basically, you need to become Mikasa, or just find a really good spot. What's up, dude? Missed month of streams. Does Limbo consider Hex Hu-Tao teams usable for fearless clears? I mean, it depends on the cycle. Depends on the actual enemy. It's not about, like, in general, and the answer is for general, no. There may be some enemies where it'll work occasionally, but in general, I would not call it a reliable team, no. But hello. Limbo viewer games where 10 viewers just make a series of arrows pointing to Limbo for bro. Okay, man. Yeah, it's like a fucking trail. Like they're on the ground pointing towards me. Oh my god, bro. Imagine. It's like a stone pathway. Does prediction include the no attempts where you can tell if it's not clearable? If it is fearless and it is easily not clearable, it's a fail. That counts as a fail. The only exception is if they're sub AR-55. Hi, Kenzo. Or I guess if it's a Dire, like Dire doesn't count as well, obviously. May I ask who your favorite character is? Vreza. That is going to be 30 seconds. All right. At this point, I want to argue we should include sub AR-55 and Dire because you're too damn good. You want me to clear Fearless for an AR-54 account? Bro. Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing in the first place. But good to know, I guess. Okay. Well, like Vesna? Vesna's the, Risley looking dude, right? I do like Vesna. I hope he's fun to play. Like, first and foremost, that is the biggest factor to me. I hope their teams are fun to play, or that they are personally fun to play. That is the biggest factor for me. She's the fairy girl? Blonde? That one? Gotcha. Okay. Okay. But 2FA code has been sent. My eye retinas have been burned. What if you have time? Valerie's the one that looks like Resley. Gotcha. Gotcha. What if we include Dyer for legit attempts? I don't think that's a good idea because there are definitely some accounts that I think are absolutely impossible, but I attempt anyways because I want to see if I can surprise myself, and I would just stop doing that if that was the case. So, I don't know. Brush? I can brush. You need to hear me out, my dad from Disney movie Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. What? Limbo, I need you to listen to my hear me out. The dad from the Disney movie Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Every lady said I was delusional, but he's really cute. Holy shit. How old? This is a fucking 1989 movie. Jesus. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. But I mean, generally actors are pretty attractive, you know? Most of the time. I don't think anybody would call you insane for that. See what I sent you? Yeah, I replied out loud. I said that I didn't even know that was a thing in the first place, but good to know, I suppose. Distract Limbo a lot? Yeah, like, I don't know. Be nice to me or something and like, I don't know, make it hard to focus. I don't know, man. I don't know. Is this a, wait, what am I doing, by the way, Rex? Is it Dyer, or is it, you want an account review that is exclusively talking about meta stuff, or did you want details beyond that in an account review? The dragon from Shrek, though, low-key. I know you're donkey. Like, come on. Quick, there's Lady Loki, bro. You can't say that without actually putting Lady Loki on screen. Are you Sijin, Mo? What did I account review? Cool. Did you hear the second part of my question? Were there any details about that account review beyond just pure preparing for upcoming endgame content meta? Or did you want more details? If so, describe them. Okay, so just meta preparation for upcoming region, basically. Named Odie, nice. Hear me out? Praying mantis from A Bug's Life. This motherfucker? Zam, zam, zam. Okay, dude. Settle down. Damn, my bad. Closing my ears, my bad. Oh, that's funny. Hold on. I might have missed if Rex said something else. Okay, no, that's it. Okay. What did you actually send a gif of? Nice. Nice. Lady Loki is fun as fuck. Okay. So Traveler's 90. Nice. That's good. You do not own Yai. Mizuki's level 1. Is she C2? She's C1. You have a Scoffier. You don't have Nicole. That's fine. Your Chi-Chi is on level at C4. You don't need that as long as you have Odette. You can just do, like, upcoming character, Odette, Escoffier most of the time. Do you plan on going the Traveler Stellar Conduct or the Mizuki Stellar Swirl route? Either's fine. Or waiting for, like, upcoming carries. Just because the wrapper is wrinkled doesn't mean the candy's bad. You gotta find the right attractive older man. What do you mean so limbo? I'm not an older man. I'm 23. I'm not even a third through my life yet, bro. But yeah, 23 this year. I just turned 23 like a couple weeks ago. I'm freshly 23. Unk, aren't you older than me, Pixie? What is that about? What's this hostility from? Pushing 30. I turned 23 2 weeks ago. I'm not pushing 30. Also, Brick, aren't you like a week younger than me? If you were calling me an unk a week ago, it means you're an unk too, man. Still younger? If you called me an unk a week ago, you're an unk now, buddy. That week matters. You see, if I'm an unk today and someone's a week younger than me, they will be unk in a week. Brick has been calling me unk since I turned 23. That was 2 weeks ago. I got bad news, Brick. I was born in 19 dinosaur sounds. Okay, dude. Okay, by the way, I was born in 2003. By the way. Holy old. Okay, dude. Is that? Okay. Okay. The best one I saw had Nicole. Because of this, though. Do you have Yamiko? Ooh, no Yai. Okay. You still can get some decent stuff without Yai. You will have to use Beto, unfortunately. Is your Beto built? Your Beto is level 40. So that's a toughie. You could build Beto, but the problem with building Beto would be that if you get a replacement, then you would have just wasted materials leveling Beto for no reason. And it's very possible she could be irrelevant by the end of the region, so that would just be wasted mats for absolutely no reason. Her team damage cut is pretty damn tiny, right? My fucking history, man. Oh, this was it, actually. That was it. Okay, found it. I'm gonna close the rest off stream just in case. I know one of them was like looking at a currency conversion. I'm just gonna be careful. I don't want to accidentally like have something pop up. Okay. Okay. With Beto here was 2% of the team's damage. Okay, so in that case, You should be totally fine. Just, giving her whatever the fuck. Yeah, that shouldn't be an issue. And I believe that Nicole here is better than Escoffier, but Escoffier should still be fine. Should still be fine. Take a peek at that gumming. Nope. You were mean. But yeah, C6 Risley plus Beto plus Escoffier plus Odette should be quite good. That should be better than anything you can get with like Traveler or Mizuki C1, so that's fine. I'm not sure how good C2 Odette is for Risley, but again, you're Risley C6. I would make sure you get him on the new set though, if you haven't. Yeah, I would get him on the new set because realistically, Mare isn't gonna be the greatest for it. The NACA does nothing for the Stellar Conduct hits, and it's gonna be very hard on an overcap, to be honest, because you're going to have cryo resonance and cryo resonance uptime, meaning your cap is at 49 on Mare, while it is at 69 on the new set. So it'll be much, much easier to not overcap on the new set than Mare. I would get the new set for Risley if you plan on playing him in Stellar Conduct. Primarily attack should be your main stat goal. If you want to have something as soon as the region drops, I would get Beto at least to level 70. You will have to pull Odette to enable the reaction, though. You can't get Stellar Conduct until you pull Odette, so once you get Odette, then you can actually play the team. But until you get Odette, that is just not an option, unfortunately. Right away, when you ask me something about Wi-Fi scuffed, you're good. Midwelk? Yeah, I'm gonna do the... I'm gonna do the first one on YouTube, because I'll likely be doing, the second one in the near-ish future. Not like right now, but like, you know. It's a little late. So, I'll go into the first on YouTube. Of course, Techie joins for Midwelk. Oh, Techie just already started it. Okay. Oh, you ended it. Thank you. Okay. Nobody joined? Probably because chat, it's closed. Chat is closed. Chat is closed. Chat is closed. Chat is closed. Guys. It is open on YouTube, though. Type your ID into YouTube chat if you would like to enter, YouTube chatters. But back to this, yeah. If you want to have, like, a decent temporary thing, I would, you will need Odette. Again, you will have to pull Odette if you want to make a good team for this. But if you want something before, future characters come out for this, I would go ahead and get Beto at least level 70, so you can utilize her in the team and get the stuff enabled. You have C6, so you will get the res shred at C6, which is a new thing once you do the quests. So... yeah. I don't think you said anything in reply to that just yet, okay. 70 feet brick. Okay. What else? That's the only thing you really need for... You only really need one team for Stellar right now. What else do you have? C2 Mav. C6 Flins. 2 Bina. 2 Inafo. 2 Set Lolly, 2 Veressa, 1 Duran, 6 Arlecchino Dam. Okay, then in that case, yeah, it would basically just be, if you want to deal with the new shill stuff, I would go ahead and grab Odette. But you should have absolutely no issues doing Dire with C2 Mav, C2 Set Lolly. C6 Arlecchino, C6 Flynn, C2 Nefa Tubina. 0 Nefer is whatever, I don't think you even own Llama. You should have no issues. Is your Wanderer... No, okay. Yeah, Dire shouldn't be too bad for you. If you're just trying to do Dire, you should have absolutely no issues. And 6 Kinich, that's something. You know, that's something. It's speculation at the moment, Flame. It's not confirmed. Just something, he's so strong on this account with the cons they have elsewhere. Yes, C6 Kinich is just something for sure. I haven't touched Dire. Dire should be very comfortable in your account with the right teams. If your goal is just Fearless, your account's trivial. If your goal is Dire, it should be pretty simple. With the right teams, it should absolutely 100% be doable. Do you want me to do your Dire? Your call. It's kind of funny, that's one of the only attack animations that actually looks like he's trying to chop wood. Like that N1 actually looks like he's trying to cut down a tree. Damn. Bro, why can't I... That's some bullshit. Sure, cool. Let's go do your Dire then. Only potential concern we could have is that I'm not totally sure. We're not doing that. What the best option is for topside? I'm kind of conflicted between doing C6 Flynn's in the middle and then doing Binefa with like Varessa on top. That's probably gonna be what we do, to be honest. Binefa with Varessa should be fine. But with C6 Flynn's, we absolutely could do like Inef or Yansan and then like... Nah, I think I'd rather do Flynn's in the middle, to be honest, yeah. Yeah, I think so. Official's just better. Oh, your official's level 20. Never mind, okay. Let's see, 6 will be fine. Even if it is suboptimal, it'll be fine. And then I know will be fine. Where's Aino? Present! There we go. And then... Baboom. 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 Okay. Yippee, I got fat fucked now, nice. Who? Is Lowen C6? No, he's C1. Okay, Varessa is C2, but her build is kind of mid. That's alright. It is what it is. This might not be enough with our build quality, we'll see. There are things we can try, though. This is just like draft 1. Wait. Let me roll you to Welkin. Good luck. Arifer, are you here? Actually, it'd probably be better to push him backwards because we don't really have to be close to those after they're frozen.
A little emotion. A moonlit night for all. It's justice o'clock. Yeah! Heads up. Yeah! Smash down. Yeah! 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 Here I
There they are. Hello. Nice. I'll do confirmations on that in 1 sec.
Off to the break. Charge. It's justice o'clock.
Okay, this clears with free time, never mind. I was worried over nothing.
Insulation chamber deployed.
Surge. Attack the frog.
Green moons converge.
Yeah! Kapow! It's justice o'clock. Yeah! Headbutt. Hey! Yeah! It's justice o'clock.
Defensive mode.
Flame. A moonlit night for all. Yeah! Kapow! Heads up! Yeah! Oof! Yeah! Hero incoming!
Insulation chamber.
Yeah, not even close. Okay, let me go ahead and confirm that that winner is good. Looks clean, let me double check. Yep, they are clean. Alright, mods, there is their UID. Can confirm they are good to go. Congratulations, man. Congrats. Do you have SMS on somebody? Cool. You have VR? Kinda. Good enough. Maybe. Put in 5. Yeah, that's probably enough now. Okay. Searching them up for drug use? I mean, I kinda am. I'm checking to see if they cheated. I've had enough cheaters where I kinda have to.
Stay clear!
Be silent. To dust. Observe.
That isn't too far off of what I'm doing.
Time to say hello.
In vibe, I guess. Yeah, effectively infinite.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Night falls. Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Gotta be too careful.
Go! You're free now!
Being done! Water bomb! Absorption test!
Dude, there were a couple times somebody cheated and it like actually made me sad. Because like I knew I had to ban them, but they had been shadows for like a really long time and like I liked them, they were cool.
Do you fear the dark? Not too far now.
It like hits you in your heartstrings, you're like, damn bro, I thought that guy was cool.
Clear!
Close your eyes. To dust. Be silent. Time to say hello.
Go claw!
Are you seriously doing this right now?
Close
Whatever.
your eyes. Night falls. Observe. Close your eyes. Observe.
Cool. It can be both infinite. YouTube chatters can join for Twitch Welkins and vice versa. There is no issue with you being a Twitch chatter and entering the YouTube Welkin, and there is no issue with you being a YouTube chatter and entering the Twitch Welkin. There's no point in policing that. Can you get a little bit more crit rate? Crit rate's kind of low right now. That is just a loss of like 14 CV. We're gonna trade that out and then go for an off-piece Pyro Goblet with some crit rate that you hopefully have. Yes, you do. Nice. That's better. 90 is a lot nicer. Do you have any 40s with crit rate? Yes. I like that more. That's pretty good. Okay, I like that. Your set Lolly is C2, isn't she? You got an attack sense. Never mind, it's alright. Okay. Is your Sheila in C0? Because if so, we're probably gonna replace her with Yansan. Nope, she's not. Okay. Any more you're on your Sheila? Yeah, Silali. Good enough. EM is a pretty bad stat. ER is more than enough for... Or ER Sans is generally, like, ideal. You got instructor defense pieces or nah? Nah. We're probably fine, though. Yeah, good enough. Whatever. Is it a little bit low? Probably. 2000's really low. Is your Sans a defense main stat? No, it's not. Okay, I'm glad I checked. I was like, that's too low. That's like lower than it should be. That's more like it, okay. If it was consistent, I would agree, Rush.
Bring it.
Rise with the sun. Teamwork is true. Suffer the wrath and light of the blazing sun. Incinerate.
Time to buckle down.
Let's light it up. I'm going in. Eat Lolling. Eat Papa. Wrath from the sky.
This is trivial, yeah.
Incinerate. Burn it down. Everybody stand. Get to work. You two. Time to light up the blazing sun.
Cool. Yeah, that'd have been close. Cool. Yeah, your account's pretty good. I think that is a good demonstration of what I was saying, that your account is, like, more than capable of dire. That's a pretty good example of me just not talking out of my ass. You're also about to get a pretty solid team in the Stella if you were to get Odette. But you'd also have to level your Beto and stuff, which is, you know, kind of cringe. If she's only C2. I would say passing Ascension is absolutely worth it for the talent level. But, you know, I think 90 to 90 isn't worth it for Yansan, but Ascension, absolutely. Primarily for the talent levels. Attack buff scales on bursts. Sub 180 possible, I think. We can get it. We had one chamber sub 80, right? It was just one chamber, was it not? Top chamber could have been maybe faster. Maybe. But we'd have to save at least like 20 seconds here. Like bare minimum, probably more. Is your Skirk C6? Or C2 even? No. Then what makes you think we can do that with top? Would Clinton's clear ball faster? Absolutely, but we would also lose a lot of time in the middle. Our best bet would probably be C6 Nouvelette with like Yenefa. But it would definitely be slower. Actually, if we were to do Nouvelette middle, we could try like Nouvelette actual premium Nouvelette carry. Although we can't use Shielding because she's taken, so it would be like... I don't even fucking know, to be honest. Sidali and Shielding taken, I'm not sure who would run. Kazuha and who? Linnea gives Hydro Shred, right? Is it just Geo Shred? Well, I thought it was Geo and Hydro. No, just Geo. Never mind. Vape Durin. If Durin is like C2, I actually wouldn't hate that. We could replace Shrilinen with Yansan C6. Especially if you have Fork. It's level 60? Oh, if Fork was leveled, we could do Fork Yansan here. But yeah, C2R1 Shrilinen is definitely a little better than Yansan. Is your Yansan crowned? No, she's level 8. Okay, never mind. I don't think we use Yansan then. Our Yansan burst is not leveled fully. Not even level 8, let alone crown. And Fork is not leveled. So in that case... we don't really have great options for middle chamber available. Do we have Nicole? No, we don't even own her. Let alone cons. Hey, Mooney. Isn't there early Kino C6? Yeah, but that's gonna be a lot worse than C2 Muff. Our goal is sub 80 seconds, not like fast. And Bennett, Sheelan, and are taken. Can just clears bottom in 30 seconds. You think so? What is the overall fastest Kinich clear here? Like any costs? Okay. This is a team better than we have access to, and it's a minute. I think you're capping out of your ass. It's barely 30 seconds with C6 Nicole, C6 Durin. I think you are hard capping out of your ass. We don't, that's not even close to accurate. Yeah, what I might do is top chamber, do like Flynn's Yansan, Escoffier, Colombina, and then middle like Nouvelette, Inefa, Kazuha, Fiorina. Binefa? I'd rather have Colombina with top chamber. And it is a Fiorina with constellations, so that kind of makes sense. Whoa, we're 120 ER pre-C4? Fuck no! ER sends! Fuck no! That is not gonna cut it. There we go. That's good. Kind of low on the crit rate, actually. Sub 50? The Nouvelette build could be better. Yeah, I don't think he has the highest priority for your farming. You have a good feather, but it's really low crit rate. Is what it is, I guess. your shoes, I think that Hydro is better than HP. But not with what you have, never mind. Alright. Okay. Yeah, he could be a little better, but... We're not playing Sucrose, so... That's fine. A little peculiar, but... That works. Zephos or Freedom? Freedom, nice. Okay. Then let's try Middle Chamber. We're going from 85, 107. If we can get like around 90 seconds or less here, I think I'm pretty happy with that. 90 or less, I'm very happy with this. Okay. Let's see. This chamber does give us energy refund on top of the fact that we're running new roulette, so I think that 150 on Sig is totally fine here over using Fav. And it's a C6 new roulette, so... I should group them. I should group the little guys. We have to stall out until then.
Bow your head.
Insulation chamber deployed.
Settle down.
Let my name echo in song.
Let the mighty be humble. Bow your head.
Defensive mode engaged.
Strike a pose.
Not quite enough energy for that.
Let the world collide.
Settle down. Be sanctified.
Cleanup sequence
I don't know if 90 seconds is happening, honestly.
Wing strike.
Time to shine.
Bow your head.
Yeah, 90 seconds ain't happening, there's no shot. There is no shot.
Silence.
Let the world collide.
Oh wait, where? Oh, same spot, okay. Can I dash out? Thanks. Got kinda locked in for a sec, couldn't move.
Bow your head.
Time to shine.
Yeah, I think Nivlet's too weak for this. I tried switching to 3, but I just couldn't. He clears, but he is not an upgrade. Fuck no. Wow, okay, I have to lock in to give it clear even. Holy shit. Okay, never mind. I wasn't taking it that serious near the end, but the fact that he didn't clear comfortably is nuts. On a lock-in, that's an easy clear, but we don't need a clear. 120's terrible. He's way too weak. No, that's not gonna work. Yeah, I think we need Binafa there. I think it was that weak. Check Chaska cons. I think she was C0. C1. Same shit. Unusable. I would be kind of intrigued by the idea of using Kinich on the bottom, because if we could do Kinich and save Sheelanin, that would not help. Like, saving Sheelanin, that's not going to make Nuvolette suddenly become significantly better there. That's not going to make a big difference. The C2R1 Ineffa, that's not going to be a game changer. Would saving Lolly matter? No. Not at all. Shen, you know grouping, Zeldrin. Yes, go get C0. There are only a few high-con characters. Like, this motherfucker run wasn't anything insane. This is likely improvable. So I'm gonna try Kinich to appease that chatter who said Kinich. It's because maybe, who knows? You know? I'll take everything from Nahi, that way it's easy to switch back. And last slot Yansan, right? Ah. Fav, please. You don't have a leveled Fav. Oh. That's bad. That's really bad. You have any Arsens? We have to use any Arsens. You don't have any Arsens. We have to do it anyways. We have to make it work. We may run into major ER issues. Love the Mafaf Lance. Good job. As you should have. If this is 60 or less, then baller. C6 or Lucino? Yep, but the only cons that would really matter for supports would be C2, what's her balls? No, I really do want to get her burst up, but I can't without Fav. Do we need Fav? But like if I use Fav here, we're fried. It's a C6 Kinich cave. Like I want to give it a shot at least. I'm going to funnel everyone's particles into Yansan actually. Like all of it. Like E funnel. E funnel. Still! Chat, level your Favs. Level your Favs, chat. Caesar, no, it's C6. It's C6. I'll do a second D. If this isn't enough, it's over. Like, just straight up. Okay. I'm not playing this. I'm not playing this. I'm not playing this. We need Fav. If you don't put Fav in the Yansan, she's unplayable, and this team is unplayable. Just straight up unplayable until the Yansan is Fav. Your Kinich is dead until you have Fav on the Yansan leveled. Do you have defense main stats leveled on Petra? No, you have one Petra piece. Never mind. Hey, Grandma. See you later. Break, fuck you. C2 Jordan and Nicole? Yeah, we don't have either. Oh, that was too much shit. Oops.
Get to work.
Fuck you.
Burn it. Show no mercy.
Just cooperate a little bit, man. Just like a little bit. I'm not asking for that much here.
Light it up. Fulfill our path.
There we go.
Burn it down. Teamwork is strength. Suffer the wrath of pyroclastic surge. Incinerate. Try and let's light it up. Everybody stand back. Show no mercy. Keep lolling. He's caught wrath from the sky. Incinerate.
Didn't crit, of course it didn't.
Going in. You two. Time to light up the blazing sun. Incinerate. Incinerate.
Okay. Same time. Wait, was it 75 before? No, it was 70, I think. C0, I think it's C2. Yeah, C2. And no, we're not getting 70 seconds dire with C2. Or C0. I think we picked the best teams out of the rip, honestly. I don't think there are better teams than the one we selected. I think we picked the best of the stuff we could have picked. Yeah, I don't think there are better teams than the ones we chose. We could probably mix the times a little bit better, but I think the teams we picked were pretty much top tier. And like, they could have been better because they could have leveled Fischl. If you have Fischl leveled, that would have given us a better team option, but we just don't have that. I guess only exception really is Sins. Elon Sun would be a lot better than Auroron here. I think we would have energy issues if it was anybody but Flynn's, but for a Flynn's team, this should be fine. It's Electro Resonance, surely we're good, you know? But outside of that, I think there's very little we could do to improve this. We went to, okay, can you improve your Varessa? Our Varessa's kind of chopped. Oh. Oh. That's onset. Oh. Oh yeah, our Varessa pieces are very bad. You don't have an Eleno, do you? No. Better. A lot better. Okay, your verse just went from like really bad to kind of fucking crazy. Nice. You have the pieces. They just weren't on. Let's put a Scofield on Tenacity. Okay. Then let's get it. Yeah, we just got a significant improvement on Varessa. She's gonna be a lot better now. Oh shit, wrong way. Hey, Diggy. gonna reverse. Never mind.
Insulation chain.
Off to the freezer. You're out incoming. Heads up. It's justice o'clock. Yeah. Charge.
Defensive mode is converge.
A little move. Charge. Headbutt. It's justice o'clock.
I mean, in this environment, Russ is almost entirely buffless. I mean, you can see how much more damage we're doing. Holy shit. There's a massive gap.
Adaptive frosting.
We are doing so much more now. Shit. Whatever.
Justice o'clock. Headbutt. Charge. Wow. It's justice o'clock. Wow.
Surge. Converge.
A little. It's justice o'clock.
We did a lot more damage in the first half, but it got kind of sloppy near the end, unfortunately. That could have been better. That could have been better. Even though it's better than our last run was, it still could have been better. Better room for growth. Kill JN, bruh. That's kind of rude. I could wish I had Fav on Ino. Here, let's start with our first flimsy in the very beginning, that we can get in a lunar charge.
Being done. Control breathing. On mark. Absorption tag.
Ah, still 3 seconds, damn. We'll have to sacrifice Eon Sun buff up time then. Is what it is.
Stronger. Go claw. Look, your rainbow.
Oh, we're not gonna get any Electro here unless I stay on Filthy on Sun that entire fucking time. Oh, God. How is your Columbina?
Quick as a flash.
This works.
Being done. Stay clear.
That's not the worst.
Silent. Do you fear the dark? Close your eyes. Night falls. Be silent. Night falls.
Look. On mark.
Observe.
Oh! Sucrose doesn't have Vivian. Right. Right. I'm gonna have one side of that. Okay. I'm hoping this can sub 60. If it can't, I give up.
Being done. Absorption tag.
Observe. To dust. Close
That's more like it. Alright.
Control breathing. On animal testing.
Be silent. Observe. Night falls. Close your eyes.
Thanks.
Dust.
Blood. Faster. Stronger. Start them. Enhanced animal.
Observe. Night falls. Close your eyes. Night falls. Be silent.
Please? Please. Wow, no energy. Rough.
Step aside. On. That's not right.
Observe. Night falls. Close your eyes. Observe. Be silent. To dust.
Even at C6, him not having Fav on the team just completely fucks us. We need someone on Fav. Is your Flint's build good? That's R5? Holy fuck, that's R5? And we're still having energy issues? Jesus. That is crazy. Okay, I guess. Let's put Ino on Fav. Oh, we also lost SMS somewhere along the way. I see. That matters. I think I took it as an off-piece for somebody else. Yeah, I took the Sands as an off-piece for somebody. Furina, yeah. Okay. That doesn't change the ER at all, but that still matters. Okay. Bro, this on purpose. I was just about energy, dude. I didn't mention damage once. I just said energy, man. I'm not feeding into your head cannon.
Control breathing. Start the
Close your eyes. Be silent. To dust. Do you fear the dark? Close your eyes. Night falls.
faster, stronger.
Please? Okay.
Observe. To dust. Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Form first. Animal Tech 63.
Close your eyes. To dust.
That is a lot nicer.
Be silent. To dust.
Being done. Step aside. On mic. Stay clear.
Close your eyes. Night falls. Observe. To dust.
Nice. 73 isn't too bad. Although we're still quite a ways off from that goal. Yeah. We're nowhere near 780, but that's fine. Whatever. We would need to lose 13 seconds on middle, 10 on bottom, and also like 30 on top. That's just not happening. That's just not happening. But still a good time. You know. Tons of wiggle room. Usually I can't do reviews just by dropping UIDs in chat. That'd be kinda impossible to manage on me. Is it worth using Janssen at C0? Depends on the team. Wags my tail really fast? True. Hello, Gifted Waggle. Gifted wags my tail really fast. What's the actual full name of the emote? Gets really excited and wags my tail super fast? That's the one, yeah. What'd you say, Limbost? Okay, yeah, we are clearing Dire with tons of free room. Thanks for attempting. Yeah, of course. I mean, we got Dire cleared. We already have the skins. We don't have like the bonus version of the skins, but I didn't think we would anyways. I just kind of wanted to see. Do you have any questions about your Snezhnaya prep and like what to do in order to have teams ready for Snezhnaya when you come in? Again, the overall TLDR of it was get the new set for Superconduct for Risley, Attack Crit, Polo Det, level Beta to 70 unless you're willing to wait for an upcoming character that fills that role instead. Holy Nativity 4 perchance. It's how much longer is left on your week? I got no idea. Oh. 5 days ago. 6 days ago. You have 1 day left. So next Tuesday you'll be remodded. Tuesday, yeah. planning on Odette and maybe more. Gotcha. Yeah, we don't know anybody else in the upcoming region just yet that would be worth pulling for you. Like, obviously, skip Senjon. Senjon's the biggest skip ever for you. We don't know what the dude does yet. We'll know soon. And, I mean, maybe next year Mavwika a little bit more. Your Mavwika has room for growth for sure. But, she's not bad or nothing. Just room for growth. I'm getting kind of hungry. My stomach is grumbling at me. Oh, is there anything else, Obsidian? Did it get nerfed? No, it got buffed. They increased her personal damage by like 30%. They buffed her a lot. She what? Yeah. They increased her Stello hit motion value by like 50% or something. I should pull her R1? No, pro R1 sucks. Call me for Stella? Seems like it. But too early to really know for sure. Until we have the full landscape of what all characters want and need, we're not gonna know, but seems like it's a possibility. Alyosha got murked. Yeah, they nerfed Alyosha. You know what they might have done, bro? They might have nerfed Alyosha and buffed Odette to, like, underhanded nerf Yai. That might have just been an underhanded Yai nerf, honestly. Because, like, what else does it do at that point? What else does it do? View Limbo's chat in a new light. Yeah, I don't add those. That's on my chat. This is like a fever trip. Oh, yeah, you've never seen the 7TV emotes until now. We got a lot of cute ones, though. But she is still good. Yeah, she's still good for sure. It's just she's worse than she would have been, comparatively. Chat, your favorite cute emote. I like a lot. That's a good one. That's a good one. You can log off. Sounds good. Thank you for letting me look in your account. Ba-boom. Good luck on your Odette pulse. I think it's worth mentioning, I'm not sure how much of a whale you plan on being in the future, but C2 Odette does look very good, so if you really like Rise Lee and you want to play that team, then, you know, C2 Odette might be something you're interested in. I don't know, that's completely up to you. You know. We're kind of goated too? Yeah, I agree. Or Mur, I meant Mur, not Wur, my bad. What is Wur again? Oh, right, both are really good though. Yeah, I meant Mur. Yeah, I meant Mur, my bad. Two-piece, broken heart emoji with the rose emoji. Okay. Let me do some character reviews, and then I'll do one more Welkin on Twitch, and then I'll call it a night. So, YouTube chatters, if you guys want to join for the last Welkin, head over, because I'm going to call it pretty soon. I need to eat, I'm a hungry guy. I will see you guys later, YouTube chat. Have a good night. Bye-bye, bye-bye.